Green, you're gonna see, Rach, isn't this one of your favorite dinners? Yes. Family Farms, the bacon-wrapped stuffed chicken breasts. We're bringing it to you today in a big way with big flavor. No more dry chicken. You know why? Because it's basting in bacon, not just any bacon, but thick, cut smoked applewood bacon. And then on the inside, do you see that cheese and broccoli? Well, that's one of your flavor choices today. Broccoli cheddar. The other one is gonna be cordon bleu, which has Swiss and ham. Not just any ham, Virginia ham. And today we're gonna give you the opportunity to get 6 of these home. Now, each one of these is 14 ounces. That's almost a full pound.
Yeah.
If you cut them in half, they're 7-ounce servings each, and super, super filling. Look at how they come. Each one of them comes individually packaged like this, like a beautiful present. Today, we're gonna get them home to you for $17.60 with free shipping. And 134-740 is your item number. If you love this brand, give us a call. We'd love for you to share your story live on air. But Sergio Bucciarelli is here with us today to talk to us about this. I will never forget the first time I saw this on air. You know, you were on air with In the Kitchen with David on Sunday. Yeah. And I was just like, what in the world is that? I could never make that.
It's one of those
items.
I
want it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Because you're looking at that delicious bacon, that chicken, and that cheese. And you know what? Family Farms Market, we're a farmer's market based out of Oliva, Wisconsin. That's what we pride ourselves in, the absolute best. And take a look at this right here as I cut into this. This one is going to be that cordon bleu. So how about a awesome, delicious Virginia classic boneless ham? Are you ready?
Oof.
And that Swiss cheese from Wisconsin.
Wow.
And when you see all that glisten, what you're seeing right there is that thickly, beautifully wrapped bacon engulfed in that nice chicken, giant chicken breast. I mean, just look at that right there. You got to be kidding me with those
By the way,
fillings.
you're either doing this in your oven, you're cooking it up in your air fryer, and today we're bringing it to you for such a great value. That's dinner.
Well, yeah.
That's dinner. That's appetizers. That's wow. How did you make this?
That's
Every single time somebody takes a bite, whether you're picking up the cordon bleu, the cheddar broccoli, or the combo, because you can do 3 and 3 in the combo.
That's the way to go.
Today is the day to not only get it, but lock it in on auto delivery, because you'll get it not only at the sale price every 60 days for a full year, and with that easy pay, always with free shipping, and 134-740. I love the fact that the broccoli is literally peeking out the sides.
Yeah, right. You get that fresh vegetable in there and that cheddar. And I'm just holding it with my tongs here because I think that key word is 14 ounce. This is a massive bacon wrapped stuffed chicken breast.
It's heavy.
I always like to say, you know, in my house, we're a family of 5. This feeds my entire, 2 of these feed my entire family of 5. So I just took you inside of the cordon bleu. Now let's go inside that cheddar and broccoli. As you can see, that thickly sliced applewood smoked bacon, that beautiful succulent hand trimmed chicken breast, and then cheddar cheese from Wisconsin, and vibrant, mouth-watering broccoli in every single bite. I mean, just take a look at how delicious, right, that is. And make no mistake about it. We love the fillings and we love the cheeses from Wisconsin. We love the bacon. But the chicken is the star of this, right?
Of course.
This is a big, giant, juicy, thick piece of chicken.
Juicy
and that's what you're going to get.
Juicy is the word that you need, right?
Yeah, it totally is.
Because nobody wants dry chicken on the plate.
I don't think so.
Right, say goodbye to dry, tasteless chicken, chicken that's overcooked, chicken that you're like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do here? It is so succulent because it's wrapped in that bacon. The bacon juices just get steeped into the chicken breast.
It bastes it.
And so it's so flavorful and tasty.
That's
and
right.
I just have to say, you cut this like you're cutting a meatloaf. So you'll get multiple slices out of here.
We can show that. Yeah, right there.
Front. So when you're thinking 14 ounces, I know you talk about, you know, how big 14 ounces is. How many are here? Is this one roll each time?
That's going to be 2. So
this is just 2.
1 and 2, exactly right.
That's it. And look at how many slices you're getting. So appetizers, if you've got people coming over for game day, if you want to, you know, you're entertaining outside, and you make these so fast, because aren't they done in about 30 minutes or so? How many minutes?
400 degrees, 50 minutes in your oven. Yeah, or if you have an air fryer, they are a little bit faster.
I thought,
35 minutes, right, depending on what kind of air fryer you have. But I love that you said that because super, super easy to make. And you're not doing anything to it. You're taking it out of the package, you're putting it in your air fryer or your oven, and you're leaving it in, right, 50 minutes. minutes, 51 minutes later, you have that 5-star restaurant quality entree ready for you for that night's dinner. That thickly sliced applewood smoked bacon.
My gosh.
And you'll notice, take a look at this. Not all of in this one, the Virginia classic ham and the Swiss, it's not all right in the middle, not maybe to the left or to the right. That's because every single one of these is hand rolled by the beautiful people out of Oliva, Wisconsin. So when you get that kind of tender loving care in every single one of these food items, and you wrap it in applewood smoked bacon, and you assure that you get the finest from Wisconsin, this is going to just knock your socks off when you're having this for dinner.
Rachel is asking for a fork.
Please, yeah, go right ahead.
And we would like for you to maybe cut us a little bit of a slice here.
For sure. Let me cut in some slices.
Thank you so much, Sergio. Listen,
course.
Sergio brings us some of the best foods.
Oh, thank you.
This one happens to be, I think, like my favorite.
This is so good.
You're also bringing us pizza later on in the show, which we love.
We are,
But
yeah,
here's
that's
what I
right.
want you to do.
Please, go right
Whether
ahead,
it's the cordon bleu, maybe it's the cheddar broccoli, maybe you're doing the combo and you're getting 3 and 3 of each, get it home today and try it out. Lock it in on auto delivery because you can always cancel that if you want. You could always delay it if you want, but you can't add it back later. And what you get is every 60 days you lock in this price, this easy pay, the free shipping, and the flavor more than anything. Look at this over here, right? Look at this. If we can come up here, Billy, I just want you to see this slice over here, right? It's beautiful. It's like a roulade.
Has everything you could possibly want,
and it has all the flavors in one. Maybe you're serving it with a salad. Maybe you're serving it with a veggie on the side. Maybe you're just eating it just like this with some of the Kansas City potatoes that we had a little bit earlier.
Oh, man. Match made.
Oh, my gosh, right
there.
This is satisfying for everybody.
Fork tender. So you just take that in, right? The bacon, the chicken, the cheese, it all just kind of marries in your mouth together. It's like a carnival going on inside your mouth.
But
A lot of bacon.
you taste each individual ingredient.
Oh, I love that.
So you taste the juicy chicken.
Yeah.
You taste that lovely bacon. You taste the cheese. You're tasting the ham in there. Like, you're getting the different notes. So it's not like you mixed it all up and it was just one note. You get a multi-layered experience.
Totally.
Wait, is this where David made up the happy dance? Because this is truly happy dance worthy.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't eat this and not smile and make noises and be overjoyed.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Right there is the cheddar broccoli.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to cut right into another one of those. I mean, check this out right here. Rachel, I love how you said that because all of those different savory flavor profiles that you get out. So savory, juicy, and then I think right here with the broccoli, you get that vibrant, delicious, mouth-watering broccoli flavor in there. And this is, as far as my house goes, this is a way for me to get my vegetables inside of my proteins with the kids. And it's not where it's like one small little piece of broccoli or, you know, kind of just to the left. You get a lot of broccoli in here. And broccoli and cheddar is, I think, that's a match made in heaven. As far as like peanut butter and jelly, I think it's the greatest dynamic duo, right? And all of it has that chicken and all that thickly sliced applewood smoked bacon to go around. It truly is a spectacular food item. And I think that's why you guys have been loving it for so long on QVC.
And by the way, it's right at around $14 and change per chicken breast here.
Ounce per each one.
For 14 ounce.
Almost a pound.
So here's the thing, right? It's almost a pound. So you're cutting it in two.
Yeah.
So it's $7 and change per serving.
Yeah.
Right? That's nothing.
Spectacular.
Whether you're getting the cordon bleu, the broccoli cheddar, or the combo where you get 3 and 3, remember they all come individually packaged just like this. These are beautiful. Put them in your freezer. But maybe the night before or 2 nights before, you want to put it in your fridge to let it defrost.
Yeah,
right,
you
Ralph?
want it. Yeah, you want it.
Ralph. I always call you Ralph. Sergio.
Ralph's a good-looking guy. I'll take that as a compliment.
It's like a whole thing now.
No, but you know, you're right. You want to cook these from thawed. So you take this out. Right. You want it on a Friday night. Take it out on Thursday. Leave it out. If you want to thaw it a little quickly, run it under a little bit of cold water. It's a little bit, a little bit easier. And then throw it in your oven, 400 degrees, or your air fryer, 35 minutes, and you get the most delicious dinner, meal, lunch, whatever you're eating this for, that I think you have ever tasted, because you're going to get that beautiful bacon, that Swiss cheese, that Virginia classic boneless ham, and like I had said at the opening, make no mistake about it, this is about the chicken. And yes, the bacon does lock in those juices. So if you cook some proteins in your oven, a lot of times you'll notice water kind of runs out and you're left with a dry piece of chicken or a dry piece of meat. As you can see, I'm not just saying it, this is not a dry piece of chicken. No. This is juicy, this is succulent, this is cheesy, and It has bacon wrapped around
Yeah, and the cheese is so creamy.
Yeah.
Right? It's like really creamy. It's not like stringy or pulley.
No, it's
really creamy.
perfectly well balanced, I like
Yeah.
to say, right? It's not like a donut where it's like all cheese and it's not where it's empty.
And I just want you to see, right? You can cut right through it
look at
with
that.
a fork.
I mean, that is
right through it with a fork, right?
all the
so that's
ham.
how tender it is.
Yeah,
That's how tender it is. All that bacon. Oh my gosh. By the way, I've served these with eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Like for breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
Right, because they're that delicious. They're super versatile. But what you want is to have things like this in your freezer. You know, Rachel and I always talk about it. We come home from a long day of work. We never want to necessarily go into the freezer and start looking for things to cook from scratch. This is simple and easy, and it makes you feel like a rock star, and it almost feels like somebody did the cooking for you.
Oh my gosh,
Right?
Think about if you were to do this for yourself. You would have to go to the grocery store, you'd have to buy the chicken, you'd have to thinly pound it out, then you would have to get all those beautiful ingredients from Wisconsin. You'd have to then master the art of basket weaving, wrap it around. So could you do that? Yeah. Are you gonna do it? Let's just be
No,
dead honest.
not
You're
me.
not gonna do it. So I love how you said how easy these are. You're taking this, you're putting it in an oven, you're cooking it 400 degrees for 50 minutes, and then you get this. I mean, chicken, cheddar, broccoli, bacon. You didn't have to do anything besides hit the on button on your oven or your air fryer.
Can you count the layers of bacon? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4,
Right?
5 layers of bacon.
Yeah.
And that's the good bacon.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the
gosh.
really good bacon.
Applewood smoked bacon. And every time we do this here at QVC, by the way, everybody behind all the cameras is
They
just
wait
like,
to eat.
They're waiting, right? Because it's when you cook these, you're gonna know right away in your home that this is just gonna kind of bring everybody together. Smell
Cordon
and
bleu,
taste.
cheddar broccoli, combo. Get it on auto delivery. Get it every 60 days for a full year. $17.60 is your easy pay, and 134740. I have a solution.
Yes.
Every time I call you Ralph, you can call me Rachel.
Okay. You got it, Rachel.
Or David, or Rick, or anybody.
That is so funny.